on. Wait. I need BGM. Wait. Where's my BGM? I need it. Yes, there we go. Let me make it lower. God damn it. Go lower. No. 40 points. Sure. All right, hello everyone. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Konnichiwa. そしてこんばんは、ミラです。私は人類の目を大切に育ててみんなに希望を届けています。よろしくお願いします。Hello. What's up? How is everyone? Let me say hi before I start reading your chat. So, hi Sky, hi B-Boss, hi Delio, hi Mamayu, hi Amaya. Hi Nico. Wait. It scrolled on its own. The chat scroll. Hi Nico. Wait, scrolling. Hi Streamlaments. Hi J-Tai and hello everyone else. Was there someone I did not mention? But yes, hello everyone. Hi. So today, I'm not sure if there's a certain amount of you who are looking forward to this, but we are going to have a I feel like the volume is too low. Make it louder. But yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a considerable amount of you people who are excited to see my character. I actually worked hard on it. I even developed. I even have like her own vocab. Okay, she even has her own vocabulary. Like for example, if I were to say good evening, what was good evening? Good evening is le Gracie. And then good morning is Michelle. Yes, I don't know about afternoon. There's no afternoon. It's just morning and night for her. Anyways, hi everyone. Hi. I'm gonna read your chat before I start presenting. Lol. I'm gonna guess that Mira's a plant lady. Close. Close. You know why? I was initially planning on becoming a plant lady. Initially, that was my plan. I was like, I'm gonna be like Mother Nature and I hate humans. You know, that was my first idea. Good guess. But it's not a plant lady today. It's not a plant lady. I actually wanted to be a man, but it's gonna be hard. So yes, I'm very curious. Why is the chicken censored? He's not censored. It's my favorite kind of chicken. It's the full black chicken. I like it. It looks cool. It looks very scary. I almost chatted my makeup. Hi, Mamayu. Don't worry. That happened to me once while I was watching one of my VTuber friends. I accidentally chatted on my actual account. It had my name on it. Anyways. You guys won't know who it is. I feel like a proud mom again for the second time. Oh yeah. You're more like a dad this time. Oh wait, no. It's still artist mama. You're right. I'm the dad. I'm still the dad. But yes. Hi. Artist Mudra has cometh. TY for good art. Oh yeah. She makes good art. Please commission her. I'm gonna drop her socials right now. Hold on. Instant plug. Wait, hold on. I actually have like a notepad for your stuff. It's oh god, it's like saying there's too much text. Maybe perhaps minus this. Hold on. I'm dropping her deets. Contact her, spam her, give her commissions. Here you go. How did that turn out? Let me see. That's a lot. Anyways, all right, I'm still gonna read chat. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Oh yeah. Very excited to see it very much. Sure, this is gonna be a banger. I'm not sure, but we do have a PDF file that I wrote. It's 21 pages long. Are you guys okay with me reading 21 pages long? I'm gonna show it on screen, but you know, we gotta know the lore. I probably won't be good at reading it, but I'm very excited to share it with you. I worked hard on it in one night. I made like the outline, the draft on like a notebook, and then the story making itself, it took me 3 hours. Yes. So, yes, it was a very productive night. Ni howdy! I see toes. Oh yeah. Yes, there will be toes. That I can guarantee you. There will be toes. Okay, starting very hyped. Thank you, thank you. How are all of you? Oh yeah, I hope. Hi, Oslaner. I hope you guys had dinner. I just finished mine. I ate like egg, cucumbers, and what do you call that? Adobo flakes. Yes. Okay. Hi, Sir Moonspot. Evening, lads and beer. Oh yeah, we're supposed to have like a campaign session today, but one of our members could not make it. They had like a sudden change in schedule, so I had to be like, "Oh, can I introduce my character then?" And then DM was like, "Yeah, go ahead." Yes. So yes. Hi, J-Tag. Did I already say hi? Hi. Okay. It is time. Yes. Feet. Yes, yes. There will be feet. Okay, there will be feet. Afternoon does not exist. I was close. Yes, you were. You were. Miralian Arcalia. Afternoon too hot. Sleep it off. Yeah, afternoon does not exist. It's only night and day in Mira's vocab. What does she say for putangina? I'm gonna tell you something. But only once I start introducing her, okay? Let me just read chat before I start. Miralithian. Wait, that actually sounds cool. Let me write that down. Miralithian. Wait, what is that for though? Is that like the name of my character? Who is your father? That you? No. Okay, wait, hold on. Amazing art. Mother, father, you agree. Oi, we don't curse. I'm kidding. I know it's not. I'm the rich tita who was entrusted the child and brought her on a mall shopping spree. Yes, ASMR stream. 21 pages. Yes. No, it's not gonna take 8 hours. God damn it. Wait, hold on. It's a bit hot. Philippines, what is going on? Why is the weather so wonky, bro? What are you doing? So yes, there's gonna be toes. Yes, I can guarantee you will see toes. I've read longer fanfics than 21 pages. Hope everyone's had dinner. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Oh no! I keep hearing that from my younger brothers. Yes, plural. Both of them know that. Hi, YFL. Wait, with the math. Miralithian is the language. Okay. Miralithian. You know what? I'll actually ask my DM right now if we can name the language Miralithian. No, we already planned on languages. It's like ancient text. I'll bring it up once I get into a call with them. They're streaming right now, so I don't want to bother. So yes. All right. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the grand reveal? Once I do the grand reveal, hold on, let me just put myself in the corner. Let me shrink myself over there. A wee bit more, probably. Like so. All right, so are you guys ready? I'm gonna do it like a debut. You know what? I'm gonna freaking hide myself. It's gonna be like a freaking debut. It's gonna be like, wait, hold on. Naghalo yung music, gago. All right, let's go. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for my debut? Oh my god. Wait. Tell me, what do you see? What do you see? Wait, whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Whoa. Whoa. Whoo. Those are my hands. I'm actually doing a handstand. It's not feet. I'm doing a handstand. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's the toes. It's the toes. Oh shit. Woo! Okay. Oi! What is that, B-boss, huh? What is a tongue? Yeah, this is a scarf. It's not toes. It's a scarf. Yes. Oh, the flesh. You know what? Let's just get on with it. Those are some weird looking hands. Those are my hands. Actually, my character has 10 feet. The beautiful knees. We're now down to the knees. And then, oh, what's that? Okay, type in chat. What do you think that gray thing is? What do you think that gray thing is? No cheating. Don't look at the thumbnail. Okay, handstand like in Monkey Magic's Around the World. No, I can't sing it. I can't sing it. Definitely not licking, Mira. Oh, yeah. Look at the snake. Look at this snake, bro. Look at this. A tail? You think that's a tail? You think that's a tail? Plug. Oi, mama. Mama, it's not. It's mama. Hi, wizard. A wing? Oh my god, I am Sephiroth, the one-winged angel. No. It is, ay, putangin na mo, mali yung nagalaw ko, gago! Pero okay lang. Wait lang ha, wait. I need to, I accidentally moved something I'm not supposed to move. Okay, there we go. Alright. Is Mira a druid? Close. It's not a tail plug, please. Priest? Why are you guys so good at guessing? Okay, hold on. We are now at the squirt. No, skirt, not squirt. Skirt. Is this a Zaya Rakan thing? Sadly, no. Yes. Alright, let's go. Oh? You can probably slip some stuff in that hole over there. Like, you can hide an iPad there. I'm telling you, man. There's like you can definitely hide place your iPad in this hole, and then I'll sell it for you. It is. Yeah, it's my hair. Ranger belly, yes. Oh, more snake. Homeless person, my butas shirt. No. Assassin, no. Hey, we're almost there. No, I'm not a rogue. Sadly, I am not a rogue. But yes, all right. So we are gonna continue. Are you guys ready? Oh yeah, I have a ring. Yes, I do have a ring. No, that's not a marriage ring, bro. No. Canonically, my character is 6 years old. or 3, perhaps. It's up to interpretation if I'm 6 years old or 3 years old. You'll know once we get to the story, okay? Homeless woman. Oy, matandang babae na homeless. Uy, bard. We'll get to that. Snack player. So, I think I teased this on my Twitter before with like no context whatsoever. I just posted like a photo. But yes, I am canonically either 3 or 6 years. Either 3 or 6 years old. But I'm not human. I'm not human, you know why? Because I am to be revealed later. To be revealed. We need to read the lore to know what I am. Alright, so hello, this is me. This is me now. This is Miwa. And my name is VTuber. My name is Echelflin. Okay, so how do I type that? Let me pull out like a freaking. No, it's on my character sheet. So this is what I look like. All right, let me Let me show myself now. Yo, what's up? So this is me. This is me. You guys like the design? I actually designed it myself. And then I passed the art to Mama Yu for her to redraw. Because the one I drew was we actually made slight adjustments. I can actually show you what I drew. Let me just save the photo. I don't think I saved it. So let me just fetch it. It's hold on. I actually did not put it as a layer, but I drew it. This is what I drew. Hold on. Copy it. Save image. Hold on. Let me just save the image. I'll read your thoughts about it in a bit. Just hold on. So this one, save. And her name was actually different. It was not Echelle Flen before. Hold on. So what I look like, the one I sent to Artist Mama was, hold on, let me just fetch it. This was the drawing I did. This was the drawing I did, man. You see it? This is the drawing that I did, that I submitted to Artist Mama. And then we made like adjustments. And then I told her like her eyes are not really the same. So it's like this one. So this is, hold on. Let me move this to the side and then, yes. So this is what I sent Mama Yu. So this is what, the final product is the one on the left. Yes, there's a chibi version. It was just a sketch of what I wanted it to look like. Yes. Are you a seraph? No, not really. Not quite. Really good design for a tank. No, I'm not a tank. Please be a tank. I'm not a tank. I'm so sorry. We already have another member who's the tank. Can't really reveal it, but yes. Our tank is a lady. Okay, so this is like the full version of it. Does she only have one eye? No. She has two eyes. But really love the design and art style. Thank you. Mama, you amazing. Yeah, she drew it so well. We made like adjustments. She made it look so good, like insanely good from what I sketched out. It's really nice. It's really nice. I can see tech written all over your design. I'm not a tank. I shall be known as Rich Tita Yu today. Rich. Please commission her, okay? Please commission her. OMG, guys, she might be a pack of snakes that's just piled together to have a human shape. Not gonna lie, I did have that idea as well, but not snakes. I was thinking rats, but no, that is not what I am today. Okay, the design is great. It reminds me of Link from Tears of the Kingdom. The funny thing is, when I was sketching this, the chibi one, when I was sketching it, I actually did not have any references. I was so coffee pilled that night. Sorry about the P on the mic. But I was so coffee pilled. I was like, you know what? I'll start sketching my character today, yeah? And then I submitted the design. I finished drawing it March 23. Okay? March 23, 2026. That's like a month and a couple of days ago. Okay? That's when I finished it. And then it was just this week that I found out, because I saw like one of my favorite characters in Genshin. I saw one of my favorite characters in Genshin, and I was like, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me. I sent the photo to Mama Yu. I was like, what I told her was like, I just sent the photo, and then I was like, I kind of look like him, don't I? Hold on, let me fetch the photo. Give me a moment. I was like, Mama, I just realized something. Putang ina. That was what I DM'd her. And then the character that I look like was hold on. Let me move everything. Let me move everything to the side. Hold on. Let's make room for the for like the hold on. The photo. Ah. I didn't realize I kind of look like Alhaitam. No, Alhaisen. Even the neck portion, bro. Even the neck portion has the same goddamn dip. I don't know. Even the hair, bro. It's like, god damn it. It's so similar. I didn't know. I'm just here to tell you guys I did not know that I subconsciously made myself look like one of my husbands. I'm so sorry. Hi Danielle. Hi. But yeah, he also has like silver and white in his color and has green. I didn't know, okay? I'm just here to tell you I did not base it on Alhaisen. I did not base it on him. It just happened, okay? It just happened. We gravitate towards our favorite character when we sketch freely. Yeah, I feel like we've had this talk before, Mama Yu. I feel like we we had this talk where we always gravitate to our like favorite characters. But yes, that makes 5 Dans. Oh, we have 5 Dans now. All right, go Al Habibi. Okay, so so her name, I will reveal the sheets in a bit. Hold on, let me just collapse everything. So, oh wait, so this is me. Look. And then the character sheet is this. See? I even have like a small one. See? This is the design. So, there's like a black tip on my tongue. Details to follow on why. Yes. Is she blind? No, she's not blind. She's not blind. Okay, so my name is Eshel Flynn. Well, her name is Eshel Flynn. As for her titles, it's Fleshbound Saint or Saint of the Red Cradle. You'll know why once we get to the lore part, okay? That forehead. Oi! Oi, that's me showing the eyes, god damn it. So let's zoom in a little, shall we? So, as you can see, my eye color, my eye design is not quite, it's not quite, how do I say it? It's not quite the same, right? One is a plus looking thing and then one is like a normal iris. Origo crust, yes, I do have Origo crust behind me. Yes. Almost sounds like leche flan. Okay, there's an etymology to the name from Miralithian language. That's a 5-head. No, that's only, actually, it's a small forehead if you think about it. That's her showing her different irises, yes. So the name Eshel Flynn, this is the spelling. The name Eshel Flynn comes from Eshel. Eshel being, wait, hold on. God damn it, something bit me. Wait, ouch. Okay, so the name Eshel Flynn, Eshel actually means life, okay? And then Flynn is, wait. Yeah, Eshel means life, and then Flynn is pitcher? Like a glass pitcher? Yes. So it's like her name is the kind of like fountain of life or glass pitcher of life. Flagon. There we go. Like from Skyrim. That's what I imagine Flynn would be. Yes. Heterochromia. Not really. Heterochromia is different colored eyes. But it's the same color. So it's not heterochromia. It's just hetero iris. Yes. Also the ring. Funny thing about that's not what Mama Yu first sketched. Also, Mama Yu, yeah, it's like a pitchel ng buhay. Tama. Pitchel ng buhay. So, the snake, do you see that thing coiling? Mama told me that's the tongue. And then I told her, that's kind of sus, isn't it? That's kind of sus. But yeah, it's Ouroboros. Yes. It's like yes, it's Ouroboros, and then the eyes weren't dots at the start. It was supposed to look fierce. But then I told Mama Yu, it looked so sus. So I was like, maybe we can minus the sus a bit by making the eye just a dot. Mohami Dans are unlimited and everywhere. Yeah, I actually have like viewers, and most of them are named Dan. Yes. So I am a cleric. I'm actually a cleric. And as for the black tip of the tongue, as to how and why it's black, we'll get to that later. But yeah, so my hold on. Let me just bring out our beloved server. Let me just open my profile there. Give me a moment. So details on what I am, my species. You guys, you know what? I'll tell you the species later. It's the species will be revealed once we get to the lore part, okay? Yes, the 21 pages lore. So my species will be a secret for now, and my class is cleric. Cleric and mostly focused on nature. Yes. Ouroboros ring is sick. Yeah, I know. It looks like he's stuck in No, that's I know that rhymes, but I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, Saint the least say so. Actually, for this campaign, I told all of my collab mates. You've met them before, probably. I've collabed with them once or twice. So, my character, I told them that I want my character to be say-so. The challenge here is I'm gonna be the most say-so character ever, and then that's gonna be the challenge for me. I need to be very say-so, very shy, very quiet. The opposite of how I originally am. Realize I forgot to change the right leg snick at the back. Gotta edit that later. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. We can do that later. I like how you're realizing changes when we're broadcasting it. I like it. Of course, only Mira sees the sus. Yes. It's infinity cycle or something. Yes, because that is related to the title of our campaign. The title of our campaign is Dawnlocked. As for why it's Dawnlocked, it's because time rewinds every session. Well, more like the session jumps. If we all die, it rewinds. That's basically what I've been told. I don't want to reveal more of it, but that's the gist of our campaign. All right? So this is the name of our campaign. I'm going to put it over there. Hold on. There we go. So this is the name of our campaign. Yes. She looks like ZZZ. What is ZZZ? What, Zenless? The snake's just a little guy. I know, he's cute though. He's cute. I would add a tiny emerald jewel as the eye personally. No. There's a reason why the eyes are like that. Every bit of my design has a reason, okay? Now, as you can see, I actually did not tell Artist Mama this, but do you guys see the orange, the gold stripes on her skirt? It symbolizes 3, and the coils of the snake is always 3. And my earrings always 3, and we have a triangle at my back because yes. And as for how many gold there is at the back of the skirt, supposed to be 4 for death. Yes, I know. Kind of nerdy of me, but so it's 3 at the front and then 4 at the back. You know why? Because we death no. Death back yes. Yes, that is how I will explain it. That's all you're gonna get. And she's a cleric. Yes, I am a cleric. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna guess half orc. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that. Does Flen have a class? Must have missed it. Her class is cleric and mostly nature. Yes. Konbawa! Hi, Chomsuke! Konbawa! Are the snakes alive or like armor? Just trinkets. Just trinkets. They're not alive. Don't worry, because I already have like 8 friends. As to why they're 8 is the symbol of infinity. No, actually, it's just a coincidence that they happen to be 8. But I have 8 friends. I'll tell you more about that. Let me read chat first. Say so challenge impossible. Yes, it's gonna be a challenge. That's impossible for me to do unless I play a cold, emotional, very violent alien medic. Oh, alien medic sounds so cool. Actually, that sounds so... Imagine you're like an alien and then your sense of anatomy is different to everyone. It's gonna be chaotic. You're gonna be like, oh, this bone goes over here. Oh, this bone goes over there. Imagine that's gonna be so wow. Okay, ReZero. Yeah, it's kind of like ReZero. Our campaign is like that. Mira has to roll a 13 to prevent sus thoughts and stasis. Me like the Dawn Lock. I know! Our DM came up with the title for it. To be honest, why the snake gotta swirl the tongue? Ask Mama Yu. I only told Mama Yu I want a silver ring. As you can see in the one I submitted, it's only... Okay, I didn't really specify, but it's there, okay? I specified by text, it seems. But yeah, so I told her I want like a ring. Okay, already failing a character. No, you're not failing, Mama. You did great. Please shower her with confident words. I mean, with compliments. Okay. The 3-theme Jinware. Look at the back view. There's like 4 golds. You see it? Yes? Yes. Okay, weird feeling Mira will be the front line despite being... No. I'm gonna tell you, my stats, I'll reveal it on our campaign day, okay? Not today. But I'm gonna give you like a spoiler. I have the lowest strength. I don't have a weapon, okay? I am someone who has no weapon. No, literally no weapon. You know what I have? Instruments. But I'm not a bard. I just want an instrument. So I have an excuse to play this. I'm not a bard, yes, but I just wanted an instrument. More about that on the campaign itself. Okay, Alien Medic, that sounds fun. Yeah! Freaky ass snake. It looked cool in my head. It looks cool, Mama. I like it. Until Mira told me the implications. I'm sorry. I bet the ring is her weak spot. My entire body is my weak spot. Can I marry her? You can. She's either 3 or 6 years old, though. Are you okay? More details on why she is either 3 or 6. Actually, you guys can guess. Like, let's talk about it later. Your work is awesome, even the sussy snake. Medusa race? No. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you my species later on. So death or grave cleric? Life? Maybe nature. I am nature cleric, yes. Mama, you amazing art. Yeah! How about give us 1 to 2 stats? Okay, so... I have to open my thingy. Give me a moment. Let me mute my desktop audio. It might have sounds. Where's our campaign? Hold on. I gotta... Oh, no. I can't view the campaign thingy unless the DM opens the server. I can't. I actually can't. So, I'm just gonna say... My strength is literally none. Non-existent. Just the bonus stats we've been given at the start. And then, same with my dexterity. Okay? I'm a weak piece of shit. But I'm just a healer, bro. I'm the one who freaking hides and shit. I look like I lift? I know my thighs are thick because mama gave me good thighs, but imagine if I had a real weapon. No, why did I even read it in that voice? But yes, I am made of papuo. I don't lift. Nice Jack's reference. So basically, you're in a survival horror mode. Yes. I have no armor. We were given money at the start. I did not buy armor. I did not buy a weapon. But I do have chains, which I don't count as a weapon. It's just there because I want chains. There's no more tell. Oh yeah, I'm not human, so it's fine. Yes. I mean, I can marry her. Yeah, go on. You can. A lot of people can marry her if you want. I don't really mind. Cause me, I have like 2 billion husbands, so it's fine. Is she 6 years old because of leap year birthday? No. You'll know when. Okay, hi Incadence. I was going to do a campaign as a death cleric who got powers from old god's book, but the campaign never God damn it, you gotta push it or relocate that character somewhere else. You didn't bring your character sheet. Happens to the best of us. No, so we use like a website. That's where we do the campaign. You can't actually open it unless the DM opens it. But they're streaming right now, so I can't really ask. Yes. Lamau Jax, weak would make you -2 or -3 to me. Yes, is she a really good healer? Well, you'll know. We'll get to that. All right, so which one do you want to go for first? Do you want to go to like I actually did not plan out how I'm gonna discuss this. Oh yeah, I can introduce you my friends, okay? I'm gonna introduce my animal friends, the ones on the thumbnail. So funny story about this. Let me go to the middle for a bit. So funny story about this. Remember like when you start a a campaign, like you're given gold. You're free to spend it on whatever you want. Like you're given money. I don't know what the money was called. It was called something, but I forgot. So we were given money. And you know what I spent it on? I spent it on... Hold on. I'm not going to say my entire inventory. That's going to be for the actual... Excuse me. For the actual campaign. But I spent my money on a chicken, a goat, a cow, a pig, a sheep, a mule, an ox, and a donkey. And the rest is like a cart, a knapsack, some clothes, stuff like that. And then most of my gold went to food for them. Now, the funny thing is, when we were doing the campaign, it was really funny because I told the DM, I'm done shopping. And then he's like, oh, let me see. And then we viewed the list. So in the app, you can see photos of what you bought. Like after buying it, okay? Not during, but after you already bought it. And then I was so sad because I didn't know that the chicken, the goat, the cow, the pig, the sheep, and yeah, those, except for the mule, ox, and donkey, they were food. They were in food form, bro. They were like freaking sliced. The freaking pig, they were in meat form, bro. I didn't know they were supposed to be food. They were supposed to be supplies for your journey. And I was so sad. I almost cried during session 0. I was like, I thought I was gonna have friends, but I spent all my money on them. I even spent money for animal feed. It was so sad. Everyone was laughing. Everyone was like dying of laughter. They were like, even that thing looks like meat. So our DM felt bad. I was really on the verge of crying, man. I even decided names for them. So I was like extremely sad. And well, I told my DM, can we at least have them as my companions or something? If if please. I was begging, man. I was begging. Uh, I even bought like most of my supplies that I bought were food for them. Okay? So like all of my money went for food, but turns out they were also food. That was so sad. So he said yes. The DM said yes. Stardew Valley farmer got isekai in D&D. So the DM thankfully said yes, and then he told me, cheer up, maybe you can also draw your own portraits of them. On that very night, on that same night, I was so sad. I drew all of it in one sitting. I drew all of them, despite it being so late. I drew all of them, and then I slept very early in the morning. Yes. I didn't know. I didn't know there were gonna be food, man. I was genuinely sad. This is my first D&D campaign that's streamed. Imagine calling your steak Greg. No! Buying a fish in a supermarket and the fish seller kills it for you. No! That's gonna be horrible! Yeah, naming your food before you eat. No! So yes, I will now show you my friends, okay? The supposedly quote-unquote food. Well, the ox, the mule, and the donkey were apparently mounts. So I have like 3 mounts, which aligns well with my rule of 3. No, not the 3-second rule where your food falls. No. So here they. Oh wait, wrong. Sorry. This one. All right. So this, the name of this black chicken is Olive. Okay, his name is Olive. Olive meet Chat. Chat meet Olive. Yes. He looks very scary, but is in fact very kind and protective of everyone. Yes. So his name is Olive. Actually, let me have like a text so I can write their name manually. Hold on. Yes. And then size 2. Yeah, sure. All right. Olive. There we go. So his name is Olive. His name is Olive. And then the next one that we have, hold on, let me just put this layer over here. Okay, hold on. Yes. So next we have, this is Olive the black chicken. Yes, it's a rooster. Yes. Look at the size of that. No! So yes. And then our next one, this cute little dude's name is Yagi. Wait. Yagi. Because Yagi is actually a goat in Japanese, but I decided since I have like a stuffed toy that is a goat, I'm gonna name it the same as my stuffed friend. So yes, this is Yagi. He is a CEO, an owner of a company. He actually runs multiple companies all over the world. He is very rich, but he is a very isolated person, yet friendly. He lives on top of a mountain, goes down from time to time. And he is actually investing on this esports team. The esports team is PEEN. If you don't know PEEN Esports, well, I got something for you. Where is our PEEN Esports? I think I have like the video here somewhere. Hold on. Do I actually have it here? I don't think I do. I don't think I have it. Huh. But yeah, so we have like PEEN Esports. He is one of the how do you say it? Co-owners, I guess? No, not really co-owner, but he sponsors. There we go. Sponsors of the PEEN Esports. Yagi doesn't need ears to hear you scream. Yes. He's so adorable, right? Did he lose his ears? He doesn't need ears. Shh. It's hidden in the floof, okay? It's hidden. Shh. I forgot to draw the ears. I'll be honest with you. Actually, thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna edit it. No. It's so floof. It's but yes, hi Kamui. All right, so next is his name is Honey. Honey, the Highlands cow. Yes, his name is Honey. Okay? So Honey is just 1 year old. He is very adorable and he likes to bask in the sun. Yes, he likes to roll on the grass and take naps. Olive is so sick. Is that a good thing? I hope so. But yes, you can just add Lars. Someone cut Yagi ears. No. Yagi's so floof. You can't see his ears. That's just gonna be it. That's gonna be it. But yeah, this is Honey. And then next is, I feel like this one doesn't. I'm gonna put Ruru. So Ruru is this one. Cerilius, you're up. It's your parallel world self. Are you proud? Are you proud of where we are and what we have? Oh God. Wait, hold on. Why is it? There we go. Oi! Stop. Alright, there we go. Where's the Ruru? Stop! Bro, why is it playing? Okay, hold on. There we go. It was auto-playing all of a sudden. I got scared. So yes, this is Ruru. This is actually Ceruleus. But, this is not quite Ceruleus. It's like a different Ceruleus. Because it's like a parallel universe. Okay? But yes. Stop doing it. Shh. Hold on. Oi! God damn it. Ceruleus, come here. Alright, so Ruru is Ceruleus, parallel universe. Why is it auto-playing? Bro, stop. Okay, there. Huh? Hold on. I think that stopped it. Okay, there we go. The freaking slide has a mind of its own. I hate it. But yes, this is Ceruleus. Actually, it has a nice ring to it. So yes, his name is Ruru in this universe. And then we have the next one. This is Moose. Moose is a sheep. If you think you think Moose is not a sheep, Google bighorn sheep. That is his kind. I do like bighorn sheeps. So yes. Oh boy, chat. Wait. Is this Arcalis Zoo or the menu? Not familiar with D&D. No, not menu! It's my friends, my companions. That means we can have no, don't order. No. But yeah, so this is a sheep. I'll type it in chat. Bighorn sheep. You can Google it. That's what it looks like. Because for most people, the image of a sheep is not like this. So yes. No, it's not a ram. Google bighorn sheep. That's what it is. So this is actually a sheep. And the funny thing about it is also moose. Moose. I want to order it. No! They're not delicious. I know their names are food mostly, but no. So yes, sheep named Moose, we have reached peak poetry. Oh, well done. No, don't eat it. But yeah, the pun here is, it's a sheep that looks like a ram, but is not a ram and is named Moose. Right? Hey! You guys get it. All right, so next, I swear he was in Funger. No, that's different. That's the hot man. All right, so next is, this guy's name is Pinecone. No, not the one from Arknights, but yes, his name is Pinecone. This is my mule, okay? This is my mule. Moose, even better, yes. But pronounced moose. Yes. So, this guy's name is Pinecone, okay? Pinecone desu. No. Do any of them produce milk or are they all boys? They're all boys. They're all boys. This is a mule. M-U-L-E. You know what? Pinecone the mule. Pinecone the mule. It's so long. It's just gonna be Pinecone. But yeah, he's a mule. My boy is a mule. Yes, Agnes Tachyon. I know, right? It gives the Agnes Tachyon vibes. I made it look so pogy. But it's male. Yes. No. He looks very very handsome, doesn't he? Doesn't he? All right, so next is I killed all of the mutated versions of Moose's kind in Fallout New Vegas. They're mutated. I bet they wanted peace, probably, maybe. But yes, this is my mule. Your mule is named after a fire starter. Shh. They produce some type of milk. Really? Don't males not produce milk? Never need shades, yes. All right, so next is my ox. So my ox is Jam. His name is Jam. Yes, I know, very normal, right? This was the hardest one to draw. I can't draw ox for shit. So I'm so sorry if I made him look kind at least. So this is my ox. Yes. Pinecone probably breathes fire. Oh God, no, Danleaf. No, not that quote unquote milk. But yes, so this is Jam. His name is Jam. He's the kindest out of all of them. He loves flowers. He loves sniffing flowers, and I often put flowers on top of his horn. Yes, I give him flower crowns. He likes pretty things and likes to run after butterflies. Ox yan! Putang ina naman. Ox yan! Hindi yan kalabaw. Ox. Ox ba yung kalabaw? Di ko alam eh. Why is the mustache on his head? No. No, that's an ox. But yes, all right. So, the last member of my family is... The name of this is Yam. I know, we have Jam and now we have Yam. You know, our DM said, in his own words, he said, "Why the donkey look like you?" And then /JK. I was like, if you Google donkey, they mostly look like this. I made it like kind of purplish because why not? It's supposed to be like a different shade of gray, but it's kind of like a play with how I often see purple as gray and gray as purple. Okay? Yam is gonna be the living reminder of it. Yes. Water buffalo. It's an ox. I'm sorry if my drawing is... Ox? Kalabaw ba ang ox? Di ko alam eh. Isn't ox the same as a cow but stronger? Yeah, yes. Yam. No. Okay. Pony. He looks fresh out of... No. No, this is Yam. Yes, it's my ass. I know, because donkeys are called ass. This is my ass, legit, for real. So if anyone asks what my ass looks like, just send this photo to them. But yeah. Alright, so this is Yam, and those are my family. Once again, first one is Olive, and then we have Yagi, and then we have Honey, and then we have Ruru, and then we have Moose, and then we have Pinecone, and then Jam, and then Yam. So these are the members of my family. Good night, Mira. Good night. Good night, Sky. Good night. That's Donkey's kid, I bet. Donkey's kids have dragon wings, bro. Like all of them has dragon wings, right? Right? Cute ass, I know, right? Is Yam a bard? I can see him coming onto a... But yeah, alright, so that is the introduction for my friends. Are you guys ready for some action? But wait, before we go to the lore, let me introduce my NPCs. So I have NPCs, yes, playing characters, playing characters, right? That's what NPC is. So we have like 2 NPCs because our DM tasked us, like each of you need to have like 2 NPCs who are alive and well and can be contacted so we can deepen the story. So I was initially gunning for like making my own characters for this. I was actually thinking of making my own characters, like designing them. But then I was like, hold on. A nice idea popped into my head. So I told this idea to my DM, and they said, oh yeah, sure, go ahead, just ask for permission. As for what the permission is for, so I decided that my NPCs will be 2 of my VTuber friends. So can you guys guess who they are? Hold on. 1 girl, 1 boy. Do you guys know who the NPCs are? I'm gonna drink coffee while you guess. Hold on. Non-playable characters. Oh yeah, that too. Non-playable. Need parent and guardian. That's funny once we get to the lore. But yes, so you feel free to guess. It's 1 girl and 1 boy. It's one of my VTuber friends. I've collabed with them before, and they're both Japanese. They're both. Oh my god! You guys immediately guessed Rindo. I have to send this to Rindo. I have to. Wait. I like how everyone's saying Rindo. I have to send this to her. Hold on. I asked them to guess my NPCs, and you immediately. Wow. Okay. That's so good. So one of them is Rindo. As for the male one, oh, you guys like Tekuto-san? Tekuto-san is so cool, right? He has like one of the best voices I've ever heard. It's gonna be a hot guy and a hot girl. They're just one of my closest friends. I've talked to them like deep enough to be for me to consider them my close friends. But yes, Rindo, the guy could be, I'm unsure. Yes, there's a lot, right? There's a lot. I'll show you Rindo for now, but hold on, let me just check some messages real quick, because I got some messages. Give me a moment. Okay. Mama sent me the edited version of the character sheet. Nice work, Mama. She works fast. She's like, perfectionism 1, and then sent me the photo like 10 minutes ago. Hinata? No, it's not Hinata. I'll show you Rindo for now. So Rindo, this is Rindo, right? This is the Rindo we all know and love. But in my lore, she is going to be a painter. Maybe I've been influenced by the paintress from Expedition 33, okay? But it's an actual painter. She is going to be a painter in a museum in town that I frequent to. So she drew this. I actually didn't ask them to draw. I just told them, can I have like a PNG of you since you agreed, blah, blah, blah. And then I told her the role is like a painter. And then she's like, oh, I can draw that. And then she drew it and then sent this to me. So this is like an exclusive Rindo that is a painter. Yes, this is the painter Rindo. Rich Aunt You strikes again. Yes, Yuragi is the other one. I wish it was. But I'm too shy to ask Yuragi-san. I'm way too shy to ask Yuragi-san. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's so adorable, right? Right? It's not Yuragi-san. Why are you guys asking? It's not Yuragi-san. If you're curious, I do have Rindo's socials right here. They're not on Twitter/X. They're on Blue Sky. But this is their YouTube. So I'm going to have this up for quite a bit. So you guys can... feel free to sub if you want. I just want to promote my friends because they work really hard to get where they are. And they're really kind. They're really nice. So one of the friends I'm promoting for today is Rindo. Yes. Immersion, Sasuga Rindo. Yes. Sasuga painter. Hey, Sasuga. She actually drew herself. Yes. I'm guessing Rindo has some type of art classes or something. No. She works at a museum. She displays her art there. Necros is in Japanese. No, it's not Necros. It's not. Yes. So, my other NPC, I interact with them a lot. But you've only seen them like during the Minecraft server, we don't really collab much, mainly because they're so busy. But we talk about Metal Gear, the Metal Gear series from time to time. All right, let me just collapse this. So our second NPC is drum roll, please. No drums, so I'm gonna. It's Gulen. We got Gulen. Gulen is my second NPC. Yes, he's my second NPC. I was actually surprised he agreed. I actually wanted like 3 NPCs. I wanted to ask Yuragi-san as well, but DM said 2 NPCs. But I really wanted Rindo in. I really wanted Rindo in at all costs. So I had to choose like who will be my other one. So it's Gulen! Yeah! He's really cool, by the way. For those who love Metal Gear, he also loves it. I just retweet the tweets that he makes for Raiden. I get like juicy Raiden stuff from his account from time to time. Well, during the time I was playing anyways. But yes. He is actually a Dampir. It's like a half vampire, half human, which would integrate very well in D&D. That's why I picked them. They would very much fit the atmosphere, the vibe. So he is the one I asked to become my second NPC. As for his role, well, it's gonna be a secret. You guys can guess, but you can guess after we're done with the lore. Yes, the 21-page lore. Are you guys excited? I'm excited, actually. I wrote it, but I'm not sure if you guys like words being displayed. But yeah, anyways, this is their Twitter /X and their YouTube. Yes. Okay. Good night, Ozloner. Good night. See you next week. Of course. That's the VTuber model straight up. Yeah, I asked them. Actually, the other one is also Rindo's VTuber model. Vampire King. No, he's not the Vampire King. He's half, bro. He can't become the Vampire King. So, anyways, moving on. Are you guys ready for my lore? Are you guys ready for my lore? Can I drink? We also need to stop the music because it's gonna ruin the vibe. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna read the lore. It's because it's written in a narrator perspective, and I wrote it in a way that it's meant to be read. Okay. So yes, he's gonna be a hot guard or nobility. Good guess. Close. All right. Oh, Rindo replied. Rindo just replied the emoji with tears. Wait. Let me type it here. She replied this. That's what she said. So we're gonna go with the lore. All right. Are you guys ready? Time to grab a glass of wine and relax. Kick back and relax. So let me just open the document. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me open the documento. Uno momento, por favor. So let me just fix my screen so I can see everyone and the document. Give me a moment. Okay, this one is okay, manageable. This is good. All right. So yeah, I really worked hard in writing this. I even have the notes on like a notebook. So. Hi, Rindo! Tell Rindo she best girl. Tell her yourself she's here. Rindo, they said best girl. Yes, you wrote it in a way that's meant to be read. Yeah. So, yes. Hi, Rindo! Hi! So, yes, all right. We are finally going to start. Oh, yeah. Rindo, I'm going to send you the Japanese translated PDF of the story. You're not there yet? Spoilers. You're not there yet because you're gonna be in the present. This is supposed to be my backstory. But if you're interested, I can send you the backstory. I translated it in English. I have a PDF for English and Japanese. Since you know both and can read both, let me know if it's weird. Because I sent the English, the Japanese rough translation to Guren. And then I don't know if it's actually good or not. I couldn't proofread because the words were deep. Okay, hold on. Let me send it to you. Hold on. Flen. Okay, so this is the JP and this is the EN. All right, I'll just straight up send it to you. Feel free to read it in your own time. But yeah, we're reading the English one right now. Okay. Yes. Let me just do something real quick. I have to message someone real quick. It's not good enough. It's just something I really need to reply to. Hold on, people. Okay. There we go. Hold on. Let me just fetch this and then copy. Okay. Hey. There we go. And then this one. All right. We're good. Now on to the show. Sorry. There was something important I had to reply to. All right, let's go. Are you guys ready? Sorry for the suspense. Subway. Rindo, so many cute emojis. Yes, deserve head pats. I still need to work on my Japanese. I've been slacking. Same. Thank you, God. Almost forgot. I need to do my Jap lessons with Green Burp. Oh, yeah. So, are you guys ready for the lore? Like I said, heads up. I wrote this in a way that it's supposed to be read. So if ever I read it like an idiot, forgive me. Forgive me. But here we go. Are you guys ready? So I got it. It's let me just show you my screen. Okay. This one. There we go. Let me know if you want it bigger, okay? But I think that's big enough. So, are you guys ready? I actually have this open on Google Docs. So, hold on, I need to burp. All right, that was a very audible one. Good thing I muted. All right, so are you guys ready? I'm going to read, okay? Let's go. No, we're not reading it in Japanese. I have like a Japanese one and an English one. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna narrate. Let me just lock in, okay? So, can you make it a touch bigger, please? All right, sure. There we go. How's that? Isn't that big enough? Is that good? Is that Gucci? We Gucci? We good? Let's go. I have it on freaking on Google Docs, so you can see my thingy. Can you zoom in? Really? Is it still small for you guys? Wait, for real? Is it still small for you guys? Is it bad? That's good. Oh, okay. All right, so let me narrate it to you, okay? I'm just gonna read it like I'm reading a book. So I'm gonna not for this time period, I can't look at chat, okay? I'm gonna look at chat once we're done or almost done, okay? So I'm gonna be reading. I won't be able to look at chat, all right? So we don't disrupt the flow. All right, let's go. You're on mobile. Makes sense. All right, thank you. All right, so we're gonna start. Long before Flen was born, there stood a secluded cottage hidden deep within the ancient forest, far beyond the reach of ordinary travelers. The woods were dense there, often wrapped in silver mist and towering trees that seemed old enough to remember the beginning of the world itself. Within that lonely cottage lived a woman, feared by many and understood by none. She was human, born with snow white hair that flowed softly down her back like silk beneath moonlight, pale skin untouched by warmth, and crimson eyes that unsettled those who met her gaze. Though her appearance frightened strangers, there was nothing cruel within her. Her smile was gentle, her voice soft, and her heart kinder than most. Hold on, let me drink. I'm already out of saliva. Wait. Okay. Resuming. Still, kindness alone could not prevent others fearing her. Lost travelers who stumbled upon her home often mistook her for a witch of the forest. Some fled at the mere sight of her. Others were crueler. Stones had struck her shoulders and face more than once, leaving bruises and shallow wounds she quietly tended herself alone. One winter evening, fate carried another stranger to her doorstep. He was an elf of royal blood, a hunter and swordsman tasked with investigating rumors of forbidden cult activity spreading through the forest. With silver hair and sharp, composed features, he carried himself with the dignity expected of someone from the royal family. Rarely did emotion touch his face, and rarer still did he allow himself rest. Okay, wait, let's go down. During the hunt, he became separated from his trusted companion while navigating the labyrinth of trees. Hours passed beneath darkening skies before he finally discovered a faint glow of light through the woods, which appeared to be coming from a cottage fireplace. The woman, who just finished boiling soup for supper, had gone out of the front door to leave some food for the animals. Saw the lost elf and welcomed him inside without hesitation. As he stepped into the warmth of the cottage, illuminated by the fireplace, his eyes fell upon the injuries scattered across her skin. Fresh marks stained her pale shoulders, and faint scratches lined her cheek. When he asked what had happened, she answered simply, "People are afraid of things they do not understand." The elf knew healing magic. Though he had little interest in lingering, he offered to treat her wounds before continuing his search. She thanked him warmly and offered some soup in return, but he declined politely, insisting he only needed to reunite with his companion and complete his mission. Okay, hold on. Go down. Even so, she guided him safely through the forest paths no outsider could navigate alone. By dawn, he had found his companion once more. Hey, foreshadowing, dawn lock, hey. No, I'm kidding. And for reasons he could not fully explain, the memory of the woman in the secluded cottage remained with him long after the mission ended. He spoke of her to his trusted companion often thereafter, of her strange beauty, her quiet kindness, and the loneliness hidden behind her smile. Eventually, he decided to return to the forest. Then again and again. What began as curiosity slowly became comfort. The rigid prince who spent his days suffocating beneath royal expectations found peace within the silence of her home. Unlike the nobles who pursued his title, his appearance, or the wealth attached to his name, she desired nothing from him except his company. And for the first time in many years, he felt loved not as royalty, but simply as a regular man. Their affection deepened with each passing season. Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll. Hold on, I'm using the down button, okay? The woman who had once spent her days alone within the forest found herself smiling more often. Oh wait, sorry. That's a tad bit too high. The woman who had once spent her days alone within the forest found herself smiling more often than before. The prince's visits gradually became the brightest moments of her life, and even after he left to fulfill his royal duties, The warmth he brought seemed to linger with the little cottage long afterward, making her miss him almost immediately, even though it hadn't been that long before he left. For the prince, she became something far more precious than he had ever expected. Life within the royal court was suffocating. Every conversation carried hidden motives. Every smile concealed expectations. Nobles sought his favor because of his title, his beautiful appearance, and the influence his name carried. Yet whenever he stepped through the cottage door and saw the woman waiting for him, all of those burdens seemed to disappear. She never treated him as a prince. She simply treated him as himself. In time, he introduced her to the companion who had served beside him for many years. The prince's most loyal companion and friend was a dampier. There we go. To most, he appeared every bit the dignified and loyal attendant expected of someone serving a royal prince. Yet, away from the eyes of nobles and strangers, he revealed a far more playful side of himself. He teased the prince often, laughed more freely than he ever would in public, and gradually allowed the woman to see the person hidden behind years of discipline and duty. Okay, Okay, hold on. Wait, too much. At first, he had only intended to ensure her safety. Yet the longer he knew her, the more difficult it became not to care and relax in her presence. Whenever royal responsibilities prevented the prince from visiting, the companion often arrived in his place. Sometimes he carried flowers gathered during his and the prince's travels. Other times, he brought baskets of food and beautiful dresses purchased from distant merchants as ordered by the prince, or small trinkets the prince had discovered and thought she might enjoy. Though he would never admit it aloud, he had begun looking forward to those visits almost as much as the prince himself. The cottage slowly became a second home to him. Years passed peacefully. Then one spring, the prince and the woman decided they wished to have a child. Though no ceremony had ever bound them together, neither questioned the sincerity of their love. They belonged to one another as surely as any married couple ever could. When their daughter was finally born, joy filled the cottage. Hold on. The newborn child possessed sparkling silver gold eyes identical to her father's, eyes that seemed to shimmer whenever sunlight touched them. The woman smiled as she held her daughter, tears of happiness flowing freely down her face. The prince smiled gently beside her and wiped her tears with an embroidered handkerchief that he received from her not too long ago. Even the companion, who often hid his emotions behind humor and sarcasm, found himself smiling softly as he offered his congratulations. The child grew surrounded by trees, wildflowers, and affection from her parents, her dampier uncle, and the animals from the forest. I like how I wrote that the uncle and the animals are beside each other. Perhaps maybe I should have written it animals and then uncle. Sorry. She chased butterflies through flower meadows, fed curious animals alongside her mother, and spent countless afternoons curled against her father's side whenever he managed to escape his duties long enough to visit. For a time, happiness seemed endless. Yet beyond the forest, the world continued moving forward. The prince remained unmarried in the eyes of the kingdom. They never married. The lady and the prince never got married. Okay? But they might as well have been. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll. Wait, too much. Suitors and marriage candidates continued arriving from noble houses throughout the realm, each hoping to secure a future beside him. None knew of the woman hidden within the forest. None knew of the child that bore the prince's features and his blood flowing in her veins. The prince guarded their existence carefully, believing secrecy to be the safest protection he could offer. Unfortunately, secrecy is not the same thing as safety. Okay? No, there's no love triangle. But I hinted in my writing that the Dampier kind of adored the lady. Okay? Just adored. I don't know if she was loved by the Dampier or not. It's up to the reader to determine. Okay? This is how fanfics are born. I'm kidding. Anyways. Okay. Where was I? Unfortunately, secrecy is not the same thing as safety. Among those seeking his hand was a high elven noblewoman celebrated throughout the neighboring kingdom for her beauty. She was accustomed to admiration and she never failed to turn heads wherever she walked. Nobles competed for her favor. Many would have gladly thrown away their dignity for the chance to stand beside her. Some would even offer their life if she demanded it. Never in her life had she experienced rejection. When the prince politely refused her advances, she found herself unable to accept it. At first, she believed he simply required more convincing. Then, over time, she began to suspect something else. Surely no unattached man would reject her, which meant another woman must already possess his heart. Right, let's go. The thought festered. Curiosity became suspicion. Suspicion became obsession. Eventually, chance offered her a clue. One afternoon, while walking through a section of the royal halls accessible only to members of the royal family and their most esteemed guests, she discovered a single strand of white hair lying upon the polished floor where the prince was moments ago after a meeting with other nobles. Most would have ignored it. She did not. Unknown to nearly everyone around her, the noble woman possessed considerable talent in forbidden magic. She's as skillful as she is beautiful. Using a ritual she had practiced countless times before, she traced the owner of the strand. The vision that followed was rather incomplete. Faces remained obscured, as if there was something preventing her from seeing the full picture. Yet, what she witnessed was enough. Okay? A secluded cottage deep within a forest. A woman with white hair. A small child, and a figure whose posture, gaits, and elegant clothing could belong to no one else. The prince. Jealousy took root within her heart, and jealousy quickly transformed into hatred. There was another secret she kept hidden from the world. She was highly skilled in the art of poison. Teleserye, putang ina naman. Wait lang. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up. Months later, opportunity finally arrived. Reports surfaced regarding a large criminal cult operating beyond the kingdom's borders. The prince and his trusted companion were assigned to investigate the organization, a task expected to take several days at minimum. The noblewoman waited. Only when she was absolutely certain both the prince and his loyal companion were far from the forest did she act. Disguising herself as an ordinary traveler, she entered the woods. The enchanted strand of hair guided her path. Though the forest twisted and shifted in ways that confused ordinary travelers, the magic steadily led her onward until she eventually emerged into a meadow overflowing with lilies. There she saw them. The human woman was sitting on a soft white blanket with a plate of a slice of freshly baked pie resting on top of her lap. Nearby, a small child wandered through the meadow with innocent curiosity, kneeling among the flowers gathering blossoms beneath the afternoon sun. Okay? Oh, it's not a rendition of Snow White, god damn it. God damn it. No. No, it was the only way I could make them meet, okay? I'm sorry. My writing is still noob level. I'm sorry. Yes, it's apple pie. It's apple pie. Wait, hold on. So where was I? The sight stirred something unpleasant inside her. They looked happy, far happier than she had imagined. Suppressing her emotions beneath a carefully crafted expression of distress, she approached. She was like, oh my God. Oh. Okay. The woman immediately stood and approached the disguised noblewoman to offer assistance. I seem to have lost my way, the disguised noblewoman explained. As the woman met her gaze, the noblewoman felt a brief chill. The crimson eyes were unsettling. Instinctively, she found herself looking away. Her gaze drifted towards the child. Oh my God, wait! Towards. Sorry, I had to edit. Towards the child instead. And there she found confirmation. The silver gold eyes left no room for doubt. Royal blood. Yet despite everything, the woman's kindness never wavered. Okay, hold on. She offered water from her flask and provided directions. She even walked with the traveler while carrying her daughter in her arms to ensure the traveler found and safely reached the correct path. Once on safer ground, the noble woman suddenly stopped walking to rummage and look for something in her backpack. The story wasn't proofread. I didn't have anyone to proofread. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, again. Once on safer ground, the noble woman suddenly stopped walking to rummage and look for something in her backpack. Wait, she said with a grateful smile. To thank you for helping me, I'd like you to have this. From her pocket, she produced a gemstone. An eerie green-black glow flickered deep within it. It belonged to my grandmother, she continued. A good luck charm. May it keep you and your child safe. Thanks again for helping me find my way back. The woman accepted it gratefully with a smile and a light bow of the head. The child offered a shy wave goodbye. The noblewoman waved back. The two walked away from the traveler and disappeared back into the forest. It's a radioactive gem. Too much repo, bros. Too much repo. Okay. That evening, after returning home, the woman placed the gemstone inside a small trinket box in their room that she kept on the shelf beside the bed. Thinking nothing of it, she tucked her daughter into bed and settled down to sleep beside her. Both of them fell asleep almost immediately, and no one knew that neither of them would live to see the following sunrise. The prince returned the next morning. The mission had taken longer than anticipated, and exhaustion weighed heavily upon both him and his companion. Even so, the thought of seeing his family again carried him through the final stretch of their journey. The prince opened the cottage door with a bright smile on his face. He took a step inside the doorway and immediately froze. Blood. It was everywhere. Dark stains covered the floorboards. The metallic scent hung heavily in the air. For a moment, his mind refused to understand what his eyes were seeing. Wait, too much. The woman he loved dearly lay motionless upon the floor. Blood stained her white clothing so thoroughly it appeared almost black. Tear marks had dried upon her cheeks. Nearby rested their daughter, no older than 3 years, all curled up face down on the wooden floor. And face down on the wooden floor. She too lay unmoving, silent, still, gone. The prince possessed magic capable of sensing life around him, Yet the protective ward he had cast around the cottage concealed both the home and its inhabitants from detection. Only now, after opening the door himself, did the truth reveal itself. His knees gave way. He crossed the room without remembering how and gathered them into his arms. I see double space here. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Okay. His beloved, his daughter, his family. Tears fell silently down his face. Countless questions and scenarios flooded his thoughts. Who had done this? How? Why had he left? If only he had returned sooner. If only he had stayed. Beside him, his companion was kneeling with his head slightly lowered. A pained expression twisted across his pale features, tears threatening to fall from his eyes. A tear dripped down the prince's cheek. Soon after, they just wouldn't stop flowing. The prince was making sounds he never imagined he would make. The sudden cold pain, the mic. The sudden cold pain in his stomach from realizing his loss, the raging anger that came flowing through his veins like wildfire, the regret that washed over him and made him hate himself deeply. And then all of these emotions suddenly stopped as fast as they came. An empty expression. The prince who was crying in anguish earlier suddenly calmed down, his tears still dripping down softly. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. Everything was quiet despite the audible wind blowing through the branches and the birds chirping outside. The silence hanging within the cottage felt heavier than any words either of them could have offered. The companion lifts his head up and turns his head to stare at the prince. The companion had been mourning alongside him only moments earlier, yet the instant he looked upon the prince's face, a chill ran through him. His grief suddenly got replaced by a feeling of fear. After spending quite a long time with the living, the companion recognized that expression immediately. He had seen that same look before on countless faces throughout his long life, and on those mourning the people they had lost. The kind born from grief so profound it hollowed a person from within. The kind capable of reducing entire bloodlines to ashes. Eventually, the companion spoke. There may be another way. The prince remained silent, devoid of expression. The companion hesitated, but continued speaking after a brief pause. I know a ritual. It can bring back the dead. Slowly, the prince lifted his head. Oh, that rhymed, didn't it? Hey! His eyes lifted briefly toward the prince's face. Was it toward or towards? I did not proofread this. His eyes lifted briefly towards, I think. I think towards is better. Hold on! I like how we're editing as we go. Sorry. Sometimes English not Englishing. Okay. What he saw there only strengthened his resolve. Okay, wait. Let me read that again. Sorry. Let's go back a bit. I know a ritual. It can bring back the dead. Slowly, the prince lifted his head. His eyes lifted briefly towards the prince's face. What he saw there only strengthened his resolve. Okay? I never intended to tell you. You're my friend. I didn't want you anywhere near this magic. He paused. But I know you. If I don't tell you, you'll spend the rest of your life hunting whoever did this, all while hating yourself immensely, eventually destroying yourself and everything around you. No amount of revenge will fill the emptiness left behind by them. You'll probably massacre a lot of people with how dark that expression in your face is right now. Another pause followed. Then softly, the companion asked, Before I tell you the details about the ritual, I have to ask, which of them do you plan to bring back? The prince smiled. It was a small smile, a broken one. Isn't the answer already obvious? Sadness flickered across the companion's face. He suddenly realized that he's about to lose two of the most important people in his life. He already saw himself resigning from the royal family, drinking a couple of months and maybe years of his life away, but quickly shook the thoughts that threatened to follow. For now, he needed to focus. Of course. A faint smile touched his lips and he laughed a little. Wait. The companion's lips. So we can be. There we go. So we can be clear. A faint smile touched the companion's lips and he laughed a little. I already knew what your answer would be. I just wanted to hear you say it. Also, I wanted to make you talk since you've been biting your lips so hard. You look like you were about to make a waterfall out of your own blood right then and there. The companion's gaze drifted towards the... Why is it all towards the prince's bloodied mouth? During their conversation, the prince had bitten through his own lip without seeming to notice. Thin streams of crimson continued to trickle downward. The prince licked his lips absent-mindedly. The companion sighed. He grabbed the prince's freshly washed handkerchief, resting on the bedside table, and threw it in the prince's direction. The prince effortlessly catched it and pressed his lips against it to stop the bleeding. Okay, so this is the companion speaking, okay? The ritual must be performed within 3 hours of death. Once the 4th hour passes, death fully claims the soul. Okay, wait. Let's make a pause right here. Let me just explain the quote-unquote radioactive gem that was given to the mother and daughter. So the dudes were out on an excursion, right? So they were out to hunt a forbidden cult. They were away for quite a while. And it was only days later they returned. But the mother and daughter already had the gem. The thing is, the gem is like a slow poison. It emanated like it's like a damage over time kind of thing. So you start feeling unwell, and then it gradually deepens, turning you very sick until you die. Okay? It's kind of like a slow burn. She made that gem act in that way because she's so smart. She's like, so she can't be traced, okay? She doesn't want to be traced. So she made it like a damage over time kind of thing. So the poison gradually seeped into them, and then the gem will just become a regular gem once the effects are over, okay? It's like you were right, it's a radioactive gem. It's kind of like that, yes. So, she already planned it through. That noble woman is actually very smart. So yes, once the effects are over, it turns into a regular gem. So no one can trace it back to her, right? Hey, she's really cool. I like her, but she's evil. Anyways, where were we? Oh, yeah. That's why the ritual requires it to be within 3 hours of death, right? It was a stroke of luck. Well, kind of not lucky because they're already dead. But it was a stroke of luck that it happened to have been, within 3 hours, okay? Which we will continue right now. Okay. No, there's no other arm. No, it's just poison. It's not radioactive. It's just that someone in the chat said radioactive gem and then I laughed. Because it kind of is, but not really. All right, continuing. Hold on, let me drink. How are you guys finding the story so far? I know there's like errors here and there because I wrote it, but... How is it? Nuke. Okay, hold on. All right, let me continue. She's so smart that she took out the secret lover instead of like blackmailing the prince. No, she doesn't want to blackmail the prince. That's the thing. She wants to retain her image. She wants the prince to fall for her. Now, if the secret lover was gone, the prince will need a shoulder to cry on, right? And that lady is gonna be the shoulder to cry on. You get it? That's why she did not do the blackmailing thing. She wanted to be subtle, right? And she also has an image to uphold. So she can't really go with that choice. I made her smart. I wrote her so she's smart. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's why I wrote it like that. All right, so let's continue. So, the ritual must be performed within 3 hours of death. Once the 4th hour passes, death fully claims the soul. The companion kneeled down and examined the bodies carefully. We still have time. It looks like they died less than 2 hours ago. The companion continued speaking. The ritual demands balance. To reclaim a life, another must be surrendered. Flesh for flesh, soul for soul. The companion's expression darkened. And I'm not sure what returns. If the original soul returns if the original soul returns, or the body is simply given a new one. Perhaps the original soul, perhaps something else entirely. I can't promise the person who comes back will truly be the same. The prince spoke softly, his eyes cast downward upon his dearly beloved and their child. Okay, this is the prince, okay? Even so, I don't mind. The companion fell silent. The prince gently brushed blood-stained hair from the woman's face. Whoever comes back, he said softly, promise me you'll take care of them. The companion closed his eyes and nodded. There is one more condition. His voice was barely above a whisper. The one who offers their flesh and soul cannot be saved. Their body is consumed to repair the other, and their soul vanishes beyond all reach. Sorry, had to burp. As for what remains behind, records about them will grow blank, their names and faces forgotten, and the world slowly closes over their absence as though they had never existed at all. You could say it's death in its truest form. Because there's no memories, right? No hesitation appeared upon the prince's face. That's fine with me. Together they began preparing the ritual. Okay. The prince, gripping a dagger, began to draw blood from his palm. Using his own blood, he drew 2 circles upon the wooden floor. Ancient symbols were carved onto the boards themselves, letters belonging to a language forgotten by nearly every living race. 1 circle was prepared for him, and then another one for the child. As instructed by his companion, the prince recited the ancient chant aloud. Since the ritual required huge amounts of mana, the companion shared his full mana supply to the prince to fully complete the mana requirement for the ritual. The ritual began, yet halfway through, nothing happened. The circles weren't reacting. The companion frowned, then realization suddenly struck him. The child was not fully elf. She was half elf and half human. The flesh being offered by the prince alone was not enough. To reconstruct her body, sorry, to reconstruct her body, it required the sacrifice of both a pure human and a pure elf. Slowly, the companion looked down at his own hands. He was a dhampir. He had human flesh, but it was mixed with vampire flesh as well. His flesh won't do. For a long moment, silence filled the room. Then both men looked at one another. The prince immediately understood and nodded. The companion swallowed hard and got up. Without a word, he carefully carried the woman's body and placed her beside the prince. The prince sat upon the floor and gently rested her head upon his lap. He stared at his beloved's wait. Let me scroll up. Okay. He stared at his beloved's face, then leaning forward, gave her one last kiss with his bloody lips and continued the ritual. The chant resumed, the circles answered, and the ritual was completed. All right? So, Guren, who are my parents? Asked a young Eshelflen who was sitting beside a pale-skinned man on a bench outside the secluded cottage nestled deep within the forest. The Dampier paused. Though only a few years had passed since the ritual, she possessed the appearance of a young adult. Her hair carried traces of both silver and white, while an unnatural dark color stained her tongue, a lingering mark left behind by the poison that had once claimed her life. It's been 3 years since the resurrection ritual. The grief of losing his 2 closest friends had never truly disappeared. Yet whenever he looked at their daughter, alive and smiling beside him, a small part of that pain eased. The loyal companion and friend, Guren, who is now just a regular mercenary, still couldn't believe that the ritual actually worked. Everyone already forgot about the prince, but he didn't even know it was possible to retain his memories just by sharing his mana for the ritual. Guren? He snapped out of his daze and smiled softly. I don't know. Guren chuckled, but I bet they must have been really great people. Before she could ask another question, he stood abruptly and stretched. Anyways, let's go to the city today. I have something to show you. A grin spread across his face. Have you ever been to an art museum? Guren asked with a light laugh. I'd hate for you to wither away in this old cottage with only your animal friends for company. No offense, he added, waving a hand dismissively. But it might do you some good to meet a few people. The world is vast and has a lot to offer. And among them, I think friendship is one of the greatest. She rose to her feet. Fine. A small smile appeared on her face. But you're paying. Guren laughed. The end! The end! The end! That is the end! That is the end of my story. Thank you. It's 21 pages long. Was it long? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I wrote it with my heart and soul. I wrote it in 3 hours. Oh, hey, it's in line. Wait. I just realized it's in line. It's in line with the 3 motive thing. How'd you guys find it? How was it? We can go back to portions of the story. I'm just gonna read your chat for a little bit. Hold on. So let me check chat while I was reading. I wasn't able to read everything, so give me some time to read. You guys can say your thoughts about the story for now. Okay, hold on. Let me just scroll up. Oh my god, you guys chatted a lot. Thank you. Okay. Wait. Okay, lilies are my favorite flower, by the way. That's why I made it a meadow of lilies. For clarification, the noble woman met the mom and daughter outside the cottage. They were outside. They just happened to have had bad luck. They were outside. If they were inside the cottage, they wouldn't have been able to be pinpointed by that strand of hair. I'm just saying. It's just a string of coincidences. Like, oh. Okay. Yes. Eshelflen is heir. Well, supposedly. But since everyone forgot about the prince, yeah. Okay, hold on. It's not a scandal. It's just that the prince wanted to remain single forever. The prince actually wanted to remain single and not produce an heir for the noble family because he doesn't want He doesn't want the future of his child to be within the walls of the kingdom that's filled with conceit, filled with vile people. He doesn't want that. He originally intended not to marry anyone. Okay, that was the issue here. But then he fell for someone. That's the thing. Because she was so refreshing. She was not like the other girl. She was not like the other girls. But yeah. All right, let me read. Actually, okay, I'm just gonna straight out say it since I'm the author. I actually intended for people to think that the Dampier companion loved the mom. Okay, he did. I'm just gonna confirm it right now. He did. He actually did. But he wants his friend, the prince, to achieve happiness, and since the woman is changing the prince for the better, well, not changing, but making the mood better overall, like a positive influence on his life, he's like, nah, I gotta give up this love. So when he realized that the prince is gonna choose the child, he was like, shit. Shit, I'm losing my best friend and the love of my life. So he was like, goddamn. So, what do you think of me making Gurren's character like that? This is gonna be a parallel world Gurren, okay? Don't go into Gurren's stream and be like, oh, you're the uncle, oh, blah, blah, blah. I just want to humbly ask you not to do that. I specifically told them this is gonna be an alternate universe Gurren, okay? So yes, it's supposedly a love square. It was a love square. It was. Okay, but triangle between those three. It's like a love triangle because triangles, three sides. Okay, pero naging 3 and 1 plus 1 happy kaarawan kasi may ate girl. Okay? Love rectangle. Why not square? Why rectangle? That's so long. Or diamond. Let's make diamond. Yes. What's the anime where the vampires was super into that one human girl? Vampire Knight? Yeah. Okay. Hala, yandere! Di naman kasi sila. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she was yandere. Prince, sorry, I can't accept. Yeah. The noble woman is smart though and beautiful. Okay. I will marry her. Oh, why I fail? You want the noble woman? You want her? She would actually make for a great ruler. A deceitful ruler though. Okay. Oh bro, why? White hair, that could be anyone's white hair. Jeez. But she's paranoid. And it fell from the prince's where the prince was at moments from the meeting. And the prince has like short hair. I did not name the prince and the albino lady, mainly because the main point of this story is that they're forgotten from all records. Only Gurren knows. Well, this universe's Gurren knows. So I specifically did not name them. Yes. For real, bro, she a weirdo. Gagi. Okay. Okay. This could be a teleserye. Someone adopt my story, make it real. Tara guys, abangan natin sa kanto. No! No, it's not Snow White. Well, kinda. Okay. She eating a whole pie. No, she only has the whole pie in her lap, bro. She's not eating the whole thing. Okay. It's inspired. Galit siya kasi hindi siya masaya, putang ina. Okay. Oh no, I'm lost. Yeah, that's how the girl was. Oh no, I'm lost. No, not really. She looked like a regular traveler, like one of those hiker peeps, but in olden garments. Okay. Story was improved. I'm sorry. Okay. Evil Queen is disguised trying to poison the PC and her mom. Yeah. It's not an apple, but oh yeah, Cheeseburger's the one who said the radioactive gem. Yes. Okay. Ibato mo. Bite. Okay, I hope the trinket box is made of lead. No, it's made of wood. He has an entire room filled. Okay, it was not a bomb. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're getting into Demon Slayer level gore. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Thank you for staying with me though. I really want to see your thoughts since I'm the one who wrote this. Thank you for your patience. He should have had guards nearby and made the area extra safe. He doesn't want to reveal that he has a lover and a daughter because he doesn't want the suffocating royal life for both of them. But he showers them with love and care. She was actually very paranoid. He should have casted it on the bodies instead of the cottage itself, right? Right? Do you not expect your beloved lady to not leave the cottage? Goddamn, face palm, prince. Okay, Snow White to Demon Slayer. Is she gonna be tangent? No. No. Now we gotta correct the Sorry. If only she had her move into the castle and made all of this official. But there's gonna be a lot of nobles who would want her dead. Because they want the power that comes with the royal family. That's why he didn't want them to live in the castle. Because he's afraid of making the lady sad. Tanjiro backstory. Is that their backstory? God damn it, I still haven't watched Demon Slayer. I think I only watched like the first season. But the backstory, if there's more to it, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna need top tier voice acting for this scene. Oh god, yes. And then the prince became Demon King. Well, that future was prevented. I feel like he would have. He's about to Castlevania everyone. No one would have accepted a hermit for a queen. Yeah, assassins would have come. Exactly, Danielle. Who could reduce bloodline to ashes? The prince. He's powerful. Anyone with control over life equally has the control over death. Well, in my perspective, I guess. But he's powerful. He could literally order his army to kill everyone and then auto-immune defense themselves. Yes, that's the best word for it. Now he will take until there's nothing left. Yeah. But that future was prevented. Maybe there's an alternate universe where Guren didn't tell him about the ritual. There's a ritual? Is this human transmutation? Yes. Because our DM said, oh, by the way, do you guys know what class what species I am now? Do you guys have an idea? Okay, you missed so much. Oh yeah, Bishop! The story was thick and so are my thighs. Well, my character's thighs. You want to see? Hold on. She thick, bro. She thick. Okay, wait. There we go. She thick. She thick AF. You definitely need to watch VOD, bro. Okay, wait. Mira character reveal. The best girl, wife, and start of lore. Yeah, mama dead. Prince daddy mad. Gonna Viego the wife. Okay, alright. Okay. Mira thoughts kinda hot. Shh. I specifically put the biting lip there because I want it somewhere, okay? I want hot man biting lip, okay? With blood. Okay, since when did the companion know black magic? Remember, they're a Dampier? And they have lived very, very long. Because, half vampire, half human. He's been around. Also, the dad is an elf. Who knows how long he's been alive. Well, he's still a prince, but we don't know the standards of when they take up the crown. Okay, so who knows? If only he had 300 GP diamond and a third level. Yeah, and they were hunting cultists. Yes. 2 HP per second. Gago ang liit. Ay, wait lang, per second. That's actually harsh. But yeah, there's a rate for the poison. Okay. Chernobyl. No! Okay. Wait. Let me read. I'm still at the gem part. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, you guys are loving it? Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Rindo. Lucky my timing. It looks like it's gonna backfire hard, though. The story is interesting. Smart and deadfully. Dead? Oh, God. Okay. There's a chance it's not the original soul. Yeah, there is. There's a chance it's not the original soul. Because if you put two things together, you don't know if it's the original one, right? Okay. I hope it's not a dark soul. What do you take me for? Why are there like catches? Because it's supposedly impossible to bring someone back to life. Of course there are gonna be catches. I feel like it's equivalent exchange if the catch is like that. Why is the companion only now mentioning it? It's because he was thinking it through. If the person getting sacrificed gets deleted forever. Well, not sincerely delete, but it's like they never existed. Quick, tell Dumpir to erase your browser's history. Don't worry, the ritual is gonna do that for you. They're not even gonna know whose history it was. Okay, hold on. Okay, what if they grab like another person for their sacrifice? They don't have time, bro. They're deep in the woods. They only have like 1 hour left or less since they were talking and talking. So they only had like an hour remaining. They don't have time to abduct someone. Also, I think the prince would not abduct someone. He's a healer of sorts. Okay, maybe he might. Maybe he might. But he wouldn't want some random stranger's flesh for his daughter, right? 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 Okay, wait. We couldn't just call out spells. She's a halfling. Drama. OMG, they need an extra elf. No. Okay. Palette elf is looking more and more likely unless it's reborn. Okay. Oh man, parent sacrifice even in death. Yes. Name drop. No names for the mom and dad. Noble woman gets nothing. But she doesn't know that because the history gets erased. Like history of the two. So no one's gonna remember them except Guren. Teleserye when? I don't know. Someone fund it. Okay, genuinely 21 pages, yes. Why do I have a feeling some old medieval tavern music fits so well right now? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we can bring back my music. Sorry. It was silent for so long. There we go. So they basically got the Doctor Strange treatment? Yes, that is what happened. Wait, hold on. It suddenly freaking scrolled down. Wait. Let me, okay, there we go. Yeah, it was great. Thank you. And the lesson is friendship. Yes, it is. The end is never the end, and is never the end, and is never. Yes, very intriguing. Need more. Well, life continues on once the campaign starts. I'm very tempted to check the beginning right now, but I might be late for work. You guys want me to post the PDF? You guys want me to post? Well, I have to save it again because I edited some spots here and there, but let me know. Mira loves lilies. Yeah, you can actually see it in my room. Hold on. Let me hide the layer. You guys can see it. You see the desk above the drawers near the nail polish? There's lilies over there. You guys see it? I'm gonna use my body to show you. That sounds sus, but hold on. So it's, you see that? I'm gonna do the nguso. You know. But yeah, those are the lilies. You can't see right. I can make the freaking room. Hold on. I turned on the sun. I turned on the sun. Oh, I know. All right, let me turn off the sun. Thank you, sun. All right, so let me put this back. Oi, hold on. All right, let me continue reading chat. I want to read everything. Okay, wrong place, wrong time. Like White Lily? Yes. Now I'm curious which of the two is part of the cult, Gurren or the elf. No one is part of the cult. The cult is just an extra. It's like an outsider part, okay? There's just some random cults popping here and there. But Gurren probably investigated a cult, like during their investigations with the cult organizations, he probably read the ritual somewhere. He probably read the ritual in someone's book at some occult cult somewhere. Okay, it was great. It utilized its inspirations well. A great degree of thought was put into it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bachelor Prince, yes, pretty damn scandalous in those times, at least politically speaking. Yeah, not sure how much the DM can use the backstory, but considering it's a time loop campaign, it's great. Yeah. Also, it's time loop. I guess our DM is an amazing person. They can definitely make use of it. Okay, should be made into a teleserie or hell a movie. You guys already know the ending. Love is square in this story. Oh no, square tayo. I'm so going to tell my supervisor I have a massive 2-hour stomach ache later. Oi! You can just, watch the VOD later or something. Yeah, rectangle makes it longer. Whoa. 3 and 1 plus 1 is crazy. Yes. Okay, if noble woman is married, she wouldn't have done this. But the most beautiful and powerful man in the realm of the elven people was my dad. Well, Eshelflen's dad. So she deemed it had to be a need. Okay? I am the best out there. Therefore, I deserve the best. That was her mindset. Sorry. She doesn't speak like that. She speaks like an elegant lady, okay? Maybe the prince has really long white hair somewhere else. Oh, yuck! Yuck! Kadiri, gago! No! Wait, we're making stories adoptables now. Gagi, this gonna air on Your characters are busted for real. Thank you, the Raven. Thank you. Also welcome. No! Noble's gonna get their asses kicked. Prince should have eloped with her and companion. No. He has a strong sense of duty and he wants peace and comfort for his family. So he was still doing his royal duties, especially hunting down the evil cult organizations. He almost did a Viego too. Almost. Okay, just abandon the nobles. Does the prince not have siblings? Don't royalties have more than 2 heir? We don't know that part of the story because I never wrote it. But you're free to assume. Mira, I gotta go see y'all. Thank you, YFL. Sorry if I'm late reading it. Thank you. Okay, elf, human, vampire thing. Reborn or pallid elf? Variant human. Show bishops the feet. Oh yeah, the feet. Sorry, the feet. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Wait. The feet. Here you go. The feet. Yes. I'm just tuning it. Okay, the story was thick. So Mira's an undead. I'll reveal it after I read your chat. Okay, I think Mira wanted this to be a romantical story. No, I love tragedies, bro. I love tragedies. I hate romance. I love tragedies. It's a class 1 soul. The soul is... Wait! The freaking chat keeps moving forward. Okay. Isekai pro tag. She has the knowledge of our world. Wait. So they basically got... Yeah. Post PDF. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, I'll save it. I'll save the updated PDF since we did edits here and there. Let us dissect the backstory. Yeah. Okay, Mira can turn on the sun. Yes. Man, I wish I can just turn the sun on and off. She wants to read everything, chat. Yeah, I want to read everything because I wrote it. I want to see the compliments. I don't want to miss everything. Okay, cult is generic bandit faction. Good morning, Mira! They should have had some Phoenix Downs. True. They don't have time bringing Phoenix Downs, though, from the castle. They only have like 1 hour left. Thinking Hexblood for race. I initially wanted Hexblood. And then I told my DM I want like a yandere lady for like the antagonist. And then he was like, well, she can be Hexblood. Or half or something. And then that gave me the idea of the evil gem poison lady. Yes. Really looking forward to the continuation. Oh, thank you. As a villainous maldita girl boss lover, I am down to design the noble woman. Feel free, Mama, you. Feel free. Sorry if I'm seeing it late. Feel free. Okay, character reveal. Best girl, wife, the lore. Okay. Okay, not those kind of feet. Just realized, is that a really long boot or a sock? It's just a sock, bro. It's just a sock. I don't wear freaking boots. Not this time. Not this time, bro. I don't wear... Unlike this, I'm not wearing boots this time, bro. Oh my god, this looks so ominous. God, it looks like I just turned the power button on myself. Damn. Okay, yes. I get this feeling she's gotten one pair of a boot. Oh no, just like in Repo. Close but not Hexblood, yes. So, I am now all caught up. Are you guys prepared? Our dearest Eshelflen is actually she's a reborn. She's a reborn. And I mainly take the features physically of my dad, but mostly in terms of what I can do. Well, I mean, I got my healing stuff from my dad as well. And Guren has taught me the art of healing from what he's seen since he's an attendant of my dad. So, I am a very weak... I'm very baby. Now, do you guys get the titles Fleshbound Saint and Saint of the Red Cradle? Do you now get it? I mean, no one knows the incident except for Guren. And Guren just incidentally happens to be red as well. But yeah, that aside, the thing about the blackened tongue, it's just a lingering reminder of the poison. Why the tongue? Because I wanted the fingers to darken, but it's gonna be a hassle if anyone's planning on drawing it or whatever. So I just made it the tongue instead. I don't want the toes to be black, bro. It's gonna look like gangrene. So just the tongue is fine. And now, as for why my eyes are not symmetrical, it's because despite having the eyes that I had in my previous life, so the one with the plus iris is my dad's. The one with the normal looking eye is my mom's. Okay? I mainly hide the other eye with my bang because people are gonna think I am of noble birth. Okay? Because at least in my writing, the royal family of elves have like one of those plus irises, okay? So that's why my eye is like that. And I hide it because I was asked by Gudrun was like, you have a nice I feel like your hairstyle would fit if it was like this. You know, something like that. It would be cute if blah, 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 or something like that. But yeah, I made it so Guren doesn't... Guren appears to Eshelflen that he doesn't know the mom and dad. So, you know, it's just gonna be, oh, you exist, I found you, or something like that. But Eshelflen is a bit smart, so she kind of knows that Guren has something to do with it. Fleshbound Saint is metal as hell. I know, right? It sounds awesome, doesn't it? Hey, I was like racking my brains. What do I do? I want it to sound cool. Fleshbound Saint sounds freaking awesome. Saint of the Red Cradle is also cute, but Fleshbound Saint is my number one. Yes. High cut boots are awesome though. Yeah, I know. The high cuts, yes. She lost the other long sock in the wash. No. Her sense of fashion is different from regular human beings. Let's just put it with that. But yeah, in the end of the story, it mentions a museum that they're gonna go to. That's the museum that our baby girl Rindo is gonna work at. I mean, that's where she displays her artworks. See, our baby girl Rindo. That's where she displays her stuff. So yes, I kind of called it. Yeah. You said reborn. You got it. You got it, Daniel. Is it Daniel? Daniel? I usually read it as Daniel because it sounds awesome than Daniel. Daniel sounds insane. The Black and Tongue is sign of reading. Yes. Sounds like a band name. Damn, bro. Let's start a band. We're all gonna be playing this. Freaking kazoo, bro. I don't know how to add apparently. No, it's fine. First thing the party needs to do is get her some shoes. Maybe. I'm royalty, but it's not like I like that part of me or enjoy being royal. Yes. So, that is the basic backstory behind my character. So, how did you guys find it? Rate me on Google. 5 stars. I'm kidding. But yes, thank you everyone. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that you guys stuck with me as I read the story. It was very kind of you guys. I really appreciate it. So at least now you know my character. Get this lady some Jordans. At least now that you know my character, let me stand beside her, bro. Let me make myself. Damn, bro. Damn. Wait. Let me a little bit bigger. Damn, bro. Hold on. I actually can't see it. Let me put OBS to like the other screen. I can't see where I am. Oh my god, yeah, bro. What's up? Hold hands with me, baby girl. It's gonna be a long journey up ahead. Wait. Let me put you down. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Nice to meet you, Eshel Flynn. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, I can share like some of the vocabs that I wrote for her background. So I can most definitely like do samples of it. Hold on. Let me pretend that I am not Mira right now. I am Eshel Flynn. Hold on. Let me just. Where's my layer, bro? I have like so many layers. I hate it. Okay, give me a moment. Uno momento. Goodbye. And then goodbye. And then there we go. Alright, so how she greets people is hold on, let me bring out my file. I have like a file for my okay, the subtitles. We need like subtitles. There's gonna be subtitles for this. Give me a moment. Okay. Hold on, let me bring out the text layer that we had. And then properties have like an outline for it. Give me a moment. An outline that is color. Yes. And then oh wait, it's too dark, bro. Okay, wait. And then make the font size like 100 maybe, or is it too small? Okay, maybe it's too small. 150. Okay. So I'm gonna type in what she says. Wait, hold on. Let me just put that down here. There we go. All right. So let me. I'm gonna be a PNG tuber right now. Yes. All right. So let me write what she says. Now for let me teach you some words. So before we end, I want you guys to know, like, I actually made like some vocabs. So for this one, it's gonna be pleased to meet you. Oh God. Wait, hold on. Bro, why you do this? Okay. Oh my jeez. I have to adjust it every single time. Wait. Okay. So if she's gonna say this, like, pleased to meet, wait, let me make it center. How do we align it center? There we go. So if she's gonna say this, it's gonna be let me remove music for a bit. But yeah, she has like her own dialogues. So it's gonna be Costerici, que sentiste frio ser Flynn. That is, pleased to meet you. My name is Eshel Flynn. Yes, yes. No, not the So that's how she introduces herself. If you want it like one more time, I can definitely do it. Hold on, let me just do the properties. So Costerici, que sentiste frio ser Flynn. That means pleased to meet you. My name is Eshel Flynn. And then next is I am a healer. So I am a healer is Costentre frio. Costentre frio. Yes, yes, yes. And then I hope we get along nicely from now on. Okay, now for this one, I hope we get along nicely from now on is Henesten unconofestei. Shirentese. One more. Henesten unconofestei. Firentese. Alright, now if she's gonna ask, do you need help? Do you need help? I can't do the spellings, bro, but I do have it on a document. So, do you need help is Ferekostelo you? Ferekostelo you? Yeah. Is the campaign gonna be in Japanese? No, it's not. and then like if she answers you, if you ask her how she's doing, it's gonna be I'm good or I'm fine. If you ask her how she is, like how are you, she's gonna be like Veleni. Yes, Veleni. And then she doesn't, as a reborn, she doesn't need to eat. She doesn't need to sleep. Very much like me. I don't sleep. What do you mean sleep? So, for her, if she, even though she doesn't need to eat, she actually still enjoys trying out the local pastries. Okay, even though she doesn't have the need for it, she just enjoys trying out some cakes, some whatever food they offer there in the city. Also, by the way, our city is a port city. Okay, so I come down from the mountains to visit the port. Yes. So, if she's gonna ask, if you ask her what's her favorite food, she's gonna be like, my favorite food is whipped cream. There we go. She's gonna be like Korkalakasianiflie. Fuo. Fuo is whipped cream, okay? Korkalakasianiflie. Fuo. Yes, it's fuo. But yeah, if you do not enjoy food, is it truly living? Yeah, exactly. She enjoys food, but she doesn't need to eat. And then if she says it's super yummy, she says, hold on. If it's super yummy, she says, Ue korokoro lene. Yes. Should have brought a female cow. No, she doesn't want to eat the supplies of her friends, man. Okay, so if she's with her companions and it's kind of dangerous, it's dangerous. If she says this, it's gonna be like, hold on. If it's like this, what she says is, Fenelei. Whipped cream, where are the belts and whips? No! No! And then, if she points like something to the party, it's gonna be like, hold on. Calentesio. Hey. And then for like basic, very basic speech, like answers to certain things. Like for example, if we want to say stop, if we want her to say stop, she says, desru. Desru. Oh, you got the spelling of finale. Actually, the spelling of finale, you got it right. Except there's an H at the end. You actually got it right. Nice. Will she be whispering most of the time? Yes. I told you I'm a say-so character right now. So, stop is desru. And then next is, if we say no, voron. And then yes, leon. I like how this is like freaking Google Translate. Like me doing the Google Translate voice. Even though it's Eshel Flen's voice. Yeah. That's a spelling of finale. Danielle, thank you. And then maybe raison. And then next is I don't know. I don't know is venistie. And then book. This is just some random stuff. Like for example, if ever the DM grants us like a book or whatever, book is forus. Is she really talking in Tolkien? No. Okay, so let me type it. The basic one. Desru is stop. And then voron is no. And then legion is yes. Do you also guys want this? It's some of my notes though. I'm not sure if you guys are ever gonna use it. Raison, maybe. Venistie. I don't know. And then yeah, that's it for now. Are we allowed to know if this is a full campaign or like a one shot? We are aiming for like minimum of eight sessions. Minimum of 8. It's not a one shot. Mira making an entire language. Oh, I wrote spells. But I'm not sure what, because I've never done like a proper D&D before, okay? I only did, was it the Vampire the Masquerade? That's the only experience I have with TTRPG. So this is gonna be like my very first one. I don't know if there are any spells. I mean, I know there's spells, but I'm not sure if I can have like specific spells just like in RPG games, okay? Yeah. So, if she wants to say wow is fuare. Okay, wow is fuare. And then let me teach you some words. So life, the word life is Eshel. Okay, that's like the first part of my name, Eshel. And then enemy or enemy spotted, she's gonna say Steruen. And then if it's like plural, like enemies, Steruenni. And then for food, like for example, I need like, do you guys want food? Or I just say food. So food is melvi. And then if it's like I'm shy, if she says I'm shy, Steruen, you guys, yeah, Steruen, the spelling of Steruen, enemy is Steruen. Yes. Oh, you want some Melvi? Melvi Hoshi? But yeah. Okay, so if you say you want food or you need food, I need food. Actually, I can give you the translation for that. So for I need food, it's Melvian frio. Melvian frio. Melvian frio. Okay, Melvian frio. I need food. Melvian frio. Yes, yes. So, and then if we're gonna say good night, good night, like I said, it's only good night and good morning. So for good night, it's le creci. Le creci. Le creci. Good nights. And then if we're gonna say sweet dreams is sweet dreams is antes de vi. Antes de vi. Alright? Sorry if it's a little nerdy, okay? I just want to make this as real as possible, okay? Antes te vi. Te vi. Sweet dreams. Okay? And then we have like good morning. Good morning is Michelle. Michelle. You notice how Eshel is in the word because Eshel is life, right? If it's good morning, it means like congratulations, you woke up to you're still alive or something. That's why it's Michelle. Michelle. Okay? Good morning. Okay? So it's like Michelle. And then for excuse me, if it's excuse me, no. For excuse me, it's folle. Folle. Okay, spelling is folle, excuse me. Michelle. There you go. I wrote it. So these are some of the vocabs. And then as for spells, I only wrote like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 8 spells. Spells that I translated. I don't know what I'm gonna have, what skills I'm gonna have, because I haven't really tried D&D before. This is my first D&D. So I just wrote the basic ones that you would have in a game. In a game. Yes. So let me write it. So grand healing. There's like actually let's go with healing first. So healing is Kosten frielashi. Kosten frielashi. Okay? So let me write it. Healing is Kosten frielashi. Frielashi. I'm gonna write the spells in one go. So guys, wait for the spelling, okay? Spelling. Okay, so next is grand healing, right? So grand healing. So for grand healing, the dialogue is gonna be, the spell is going to be, you're gonna need a Google Doc. I have it on my Google Keep. It's my note taker. So yes. So for grand healing, she says, Kosten, eshelavosie. Kosten, eshelavosie. Okay, let me write that down. Ay, tangina mo, nalagyan ko ng emoji. Okay, wait. Okay. Yung emoji pa yung may pera sa bibig, putang ina. Wait lang. Grand healing. Grand healing. Kosten eshelavosie. Okay, that's grand healing. And then next is status heal. Status heal, like from poison or sleep or paralyze or whatever, like Pokemon. Status heal is Fische, keste lesie. Fische, keste lesie. Let me write that. Hold on. Status heal. Status heal. Fische, keste lesie. There we go. And then next would be paralyzed. This is actually paralyzing someone. So paralyze, the paralyzed spell goes like this. Korokosiu você. Korokosiu você. Okay. Paralyze. Korokosiu você. You know, when I was writing these, I was actually on my way to work. I was in the car going to work. You know, I work like the Sunday stuff, right? So I actually wrote this while I was getting car sick. It's like I had my eyes closed and then nothing comes to mind. And then I think of a word, a random word. And then I'm like, oh, this sounds like it's good for this spell. Oh, this sounds like it's good for this greeting. Oh, this word sounds nice. You know, it was literally in that single car ride. Like all of this in that single car ride. Okay, and the next is poison. Now, for poison, she says, Sielen. Sielen. Okay, poison. Sielen. Don't worry, you'll get the spelling later. I'm writing it down. I'm just, you know, iniipon ko pa lang. I'm just gathering it. Okay. Next is death. This is not actually a spell, but a word. But can be a spell if ever I get that spell, I guess. But yeah, death is... Kessie. 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 Okay, and then next is wait, I'll have like a part 2. I'll send the stuff for now. And then next is cut and slice. Not in a physical sense, but cutting and slicing without lifting a finger. That cut and slice. Sorry, mali spelling. Cut and slice. So cut and slice, cut and or slice, I guess. Cut and slice is going to be frialendeshi. Frialendeshi. Okay. Frialendeshi. Frialendeshi. And then next is silence or quiet. So if you want the surroundings to be silent, or, you know, for like more focus or whatever. Silence and quiet, this can also be used in a regular silence and quiet, like saying, shh, don't be noisy, or shh, quiet, quiet. We need to be quiet, okay? So for silence or quiet, you say, kisten. Kisten. Okay? Silence or quiet. Kisten. It's a different spelling than kosten. Kisten. So these are the other part. The motion sickness gave you inspiration. Sound German and Portuguese. It's just random stuff. Random stuff that came into my brain. Yes. Got a debuff and made a language. Yes. That is the history of how I made these. We'll need a word for kill. She doesn't have that in her vocab. She doesn't like killing. She's a healer after all. But if she needs to kill, she just... You know, the reason why I did not have a word for kill, it's mainly because I wanted to frame it in like, death is silent, right? So, death is silence for her. Death is not a word. It's just silence. So, if someone dies, she's just gonna be silent. One, because death is silence. Number two, it's a sign of respect. You don't outright say die or you know, someone's dead, right? So she's just silent when it comes to that. Cleave and dismantle. Cut and slice is kind of like a wind magic of some sort. Yeah, I was imagining something like that because I do have like the power of nature. So I kind of want, since I don't have a weapon, well, I do have chains in my inventory, but that's just for show because I want chains. It's just I don't want a weapon. I don't want an artifact. I just want it to be just pure chanting. Yeah. And if not, I just want a chants. Chants are cool, bro. I usually want a mace. I think I got a mace in my backpack, but only for show. Only for show, because I like it. It's like one of my children. Anyways, I don't have a weapon. I don't have shoes. I don't have memories. And that is what I am. Yes. Crossbow, definitely. She's not proficient in any weapon. No weapons. No weapons of any sort. So it's just me and my cute little old self. Let me show myself again. Hi everyone, I'm back. What's up? Oh my god, she's so big. She's so big. But yes, I don't think nature cleric gets martial weapons. Yeah, exactly. No word for kill? Yeah, because it's gonna be so cool. Vibing. So she'll just stare at you as you fade away. Yo, that's so scary. Yeah. Does she have damaging cantrips? She does. Because our DM said we're supposed to have at least two damaging skills. I can't reveal it yet, mainly because I can't open the site since DM is busy right now. So yes. You want no kills, only support. No shoes, no weapons, no yeah. And I'm just, I just have an uncle who looks over me, a mercenary uncle. So yes. That is my character. I hope you guys like it, because we're gonna have to end stream for now. I did not expect it to be this long. I thought the stream was gonna be short since it's just me discussing my character. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story, the design. Make sure to check out Mama Yu. Okay, I'm gonna post her socials. So Mama Yu is my artist mama, the one who designed my art, my model. Well, we designed it together. We were on a call designing it. But yeah, she was the one who gave me this body, and I made it move because I'm the rigger. So this is my artist mama. She also did my art for my loading screen, my ending screen, and for Eshelflen. Okay, she did everything. She's really cool. Please follow her. These are her socials. Like, feel free to follow her wherever. So yes, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna be ending stream in a few. She looks amazing, doesn't she? That's. I guess I'm kind of like my own mom. She kind of looks like Star Rail now that I'm looking closer. Let's bring out the character sheet. Hold on. And then let's bring out the character I accidentally made myself look like. Where is it? This is my dad. Let's just say Al Haytham is the prince. I mean, the dad has silver hair, has a stoic expression, rarely shows emotion, is very smart, and would annihilate thousands of people for those he loves his job, so I guess for those he loves, let's just say he's my dad. Let's just say Al Haytham is my dad. Al Haytham. She gave me this body is a really tough line, not gonna lie. True. She gave me this body. Did I say that? Damn, I'm so cool. But yeah, let's just pretend he's my dad. We don't have art for the dad, okay? I literally made it so the mom and the dad will only be described in the document that I made, since the whole point is everyone forgot except for Guren. So yes, dude looks born to lead. Yeah, I know. So let's just pretend Al Hayzen is my dad, okay? In Japanese they call it Al Hayzen, but it's Al Haytham. Yes, Al Hayzen. So that wraps up our chatting session for today. This is like our pre-session. You'll soon see more of Eshelflen. I'll do my best to be safe, so I swear. I swear on the Ouroboros sucking ring with the tongue coiled on the rod. I swear that I will be say so, even though the ring does not look say so. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you like the character and the effort I put into designing her, and the story that I made, as well as the languages. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I hope you tune in from time to time. Some of my members might do weird things or stupid things, but I assure you, I'm the most say-so of them all. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Oh, hi, Disc Teak. It was so good. You gotta watch VOD. I'm saying this not just because I'm the one streaming it, but sincerely because it was good. It's good. I'm telling you. I cooked, didn't I? Which streamer is DM? So DM is Mateo El Fidel. I can at least reveal that much. I can't get the link. Hold on. It's Mateo El Fidel. Let me just get their socials if I can. Hold on. So DM is Mateo. Hold on. This is their Twitter, X. That is their X, and then for their channel, they have like one for Twitch and one for YouTube. So feel free to check them out. Okay, hold on. There we go. Those are their socials. Like, feel free. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so very much. Campaign might start next week. You know, it's not a real D&D campaign if there's no cancellations, right? That is, I got that quote from my mama Yu. That's what she said, because I told her it was supposed to start this week. She was gonna tune in, but it did not start this week because, you know, one of our members suddenly got an appointment. So yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I hope you guys tune in for more. I will make sure to deliver properly, beautifully, gracefully, and say so fully, if that's a word. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so very much. That is going to be it for now. Bye Otsu. Thank you, please. Thank you for the likes and comments, by the way, and thank you for sharing your thoughts. Rindo best girl, okay? Hashtag Rindo best girl. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Bye Otsu. Wah.